Well, we're here with Ashley Hofberger, who is a graduate of our College of Business at the University of West Florida. So tell us a little bit, Ashley, about your education and how it helped you to launch into your business and then to now launch into being county commissioner.
Thank you. Absolutely. So 2010, I was in your class and then graduated spring of 2010. And part of the graduation project was take the marketing plan of a small business, rip it apart, figure out everything that's wrong with it, put it back together and submit that as your project. And I went home and my husband at the time said, well, just do my company. 2 weeks before the project was due, their marketing director put in a notice. So I interviewed for the job and they accepted. And 2 years later, we broke away from that restoration company and started our own.
Well, your marketing must have worked for to grow it well enough to break off on your own.
That was a fun adventure because when we started Complete DKI, I wore a lot of different hats. There were 6 of us at the time, and we eventually grew to 3 locations and 73 team members. And I got to change out my hats a little bit, and I moved into the HR side of things, which I loved. And HR to me is a lot like marketing because you're continuously marketing to your employees. You're giving them a good product, which is the place that they come to work, and you have to make sure they're satisfied with it. Right. So a lot of the same skills. And then that company was acquired by a publicly traded company in 2021. Going from working for yourself to working for someone else is difficult transition. Knowing that that was going to be hard, I started the laundromat business.
Okay.
And kind of dove right into that and then went into that full time. So we have 3 locations. 2 of them are here in Pensacola and one is right outside the university, which is where we are now.
And it's very new, all of the glitz and glamour you can think of.
Thank you.
And it's a laundromat.
It is. And everything's app operated. You can use orders like they did in the 90s, but most of it is app operated because
In the 90s, so long ago.
so long ago. So it's,
Now, I said it's just a laundromat. It's not just a laundromat.
no, it's not. It is a full service cafe. We do serve beer and wine. And then we have all the games that you see behind us because laundry can be boring, right? What are you going to do? And then we also have free Wi-Fi in a lounge area. So students can come in, they can do their laundry, they can get their homework done.
So it's the old destination location. And so now I understand you have another job. Tell us about that. What is a county commissioner?
I love it because I do feel like I'm making a difference in the community. Last February, almost a year ago, the current county commissioner was appointed to supervisor of elections. So it was an open seat. My husband was sitting in the floor and I said, I want Robert's job. And he goes, I think you should go for it. I handed him all my paperwork, got everything straightened up and went for it.
And so now you have to do the work. So what's the work?
So when I ran, I defined 3 things that I wanted to do. The first one was more resources for our first responders. Really making sure that they had everything they needed to be successful was #1 priority. The second one was making it easier to do business in Escambia County. Coming from small business ownership and as a community that's growing and people are moving here because Florida is awesome, want to start jobs and careers and businesses, how do we remove those roadblocks, right? So I wanted to really focus on that. The next thing was better investment of our taxpayer dollars. Instead of hiring an intern, I have hired a grant writer, and that person is responsible for bringing in money to District 4 and for first responders.
That's big stuff. I mean, I thought it was big to open up your own business. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Ashley, for coming back to UWF and sharing with us all of your success. And we wish you more. We're going to be watching and listening and learning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being part of us.